no!
Hey guys, welcome to Play-thru Gamer. Today we're gonna be doing the haunt. Well, actually, we're gonna be talking about the haunt. So the haunt is actually an event made by Roblox to celebrate Halloween, and Halloween is cool. But there are some flaws about this. So first of all, we go in and it looks so cool. Like you have the welcome, and then like a lot of big YouTubers have been saying this has lore, and then you see all the pictures. They're funny. You just think they're just little memes. And then you come in. Okay, so you come in and you realize there's these voting things. And you go into it and you try to vote. And then this is the problem. If you go into some of these, let's go to the next one. Some of these people aren't actually like Halloween. Like this is Shrek, but I like it. This one is just a nerd face. That one is just Dress and Press. That one is literally just the skibbity toward the events game. But if you look at it, literally all of the either it's a thing from a game, and that's not your avatar. What it's supposed to be like an avatar costume, not take a picture of a scary monster from the Mimic. And some of this stuff isn't even Halloween. But that's not the problem that's not the problem that Roblox did. That's just people taking pictures. So let's go to Pole Sword. Yeah, Pole Sword. Pole Sword should be good, right? Pole Sword is actually not Pole Sword, it's just a simulator. But if we go in, you see this little icon thing, and that's how you submit a picture to the event. And I already submitted a picture today. Yeah. So basically, you come in and then you think that there's like a badge thing you're supposed to get, but no, there is no badge. There is actually nothing that you have to really do in this game. Actually, you literally just there's nothing is here nothing is here that involves the haunt. This is literally the only thing that has it connected to, the only thing that's connected to it is literally just this picture thing. That you can barely see it because of this egg thing. But yeah, you barely only get it. And then maybe there's like the haunted town event. I don't even know if this is part of the haunt. That might just be like a name coincidence. So if we go to the haunted town, I don't even know if this is part of the haunt. You like don't have it's literally just the same game, and you only just get special things, not any actual like cool stuff, like example like a badge or like a cosmetics. It's just this, and yeah, there's nothing that relates to the game, and some of the stuff just doesn't relate to each other, and some of the stuff is just questionable games that they pick to put in slap battles. So, example, if we talk about slap battles, and I guess there's a Halloween update, but is the game sort of scary? I guess there's like the PIM dimension, and yeah, there's nothing really to do. And I guess it's cool that you can take pictures and stuff like that and submit it, but unless if you're really early, it might be sort of hard for people to actually vote for you. It's only those lucky people that submit theirs really early, and yeah, and when you usually do it, you probably aren't there early. Those are just the tryhards that want to do it. And yeah, so let's go back to the actual haunt. And yeah, so basically a problem is that some of these games just have a Halloween update and are actually aren't relevant to anything Halloween. Polo Sword just had a Halloween update. And the only reason they got picked because it was popular. But the problem with Polo Sword is that it's a simulator and you don't do really much with it. You just click and yeah, and it hurts your fingers. So the games that do have it, not Toilet Tower Defense, definitely not that. Games that actually do have it, I guess Color or Die in some way. I don't really think Dress and Press. I think it had an update. Pole Sword, no. Scary Sushi could be included. Royal High could, I think it's just popular and it's like a newer game, or like a game that's been with Roblox for a while. And some of these, yeah, the problem is just some of these games just aren't relevant to Halloween. If I was making an update, if I was making like an event, I would definitely include some stuff that are actually, Halloween. And, there is a problem with this thing. I didn't really like it is when I played on my iPad to go here, it lagged out so hard. Like you kept on like just like I like click one thing and it just like send me out. It might have just been my like Wi-Fi or something like that. It just lagged really hard. And you know, it got the game situation of what they sponsor or what they like let you teleport to for their special picture thing. This one is actually sort of like, you know, Pressure is good because, you know, it's a scary game. The Mimic is good, scary. Dragon Adventures is not scary. Murder Mystery 2, I guess, could be put in there, but it's just the problems of these games is just like they're simulators. Or, yeah, just simulator. Like Pet Simulator, that's a simulator. Survive the Killer, that one fits in. It's just like some of these games just don't fit the Halloween thing. Or like they just don't put it, or they're just like not very good. I guess like Adopt Me, because I feel like it just, if your simulator is like not as popular as Pet Simulator X or 99 or Adopt Me, or I guess Adopt Me isn't a simulator, but just like Adopt Me and Pet Simulator 99 sort of just like are like have to be put there because, you know, they're big games. But games that are a bit smaller and they're simulators, I guess you could say like games like this and stuff like that just like are not relevant to the whole Halloween thing. And I feel like if you're making a Halloween event, you should just have Halloween or scary games in there. Otherwise, it just doesn't fit it. Another thing is this thing has been going on for like lots of events in this year. Like so like the 3 events that are made, I think, or was it 2 events that had it, is where you're supposed to, if you get something like this example, like all these cool funny little vampire kitty love spun stuff like that, you can curse it, and when you curse it, it's literally, you literally have to pay Robux. And the thing is that when people come in and they see the curse it thing, they'll sort of get upset because nobody really likes paying Robux unless if you're like rich and you're just that rich when it comes to buying random digital money stuff. And yeah, nobody likes paying Robux and having to like, I guess like, okay, but this is Roblox making this, so Roblox, you can literally just do an admin command to give you like 20 million Robux. I don't think you need to cash up on random people. And I guess it's just like advertisement so they can make more money, but you make more than $1 billion in revenue. I think you guys are fine without having to put this cursor thing. But I guess I might be overreacting about how big it is or how small it is. Literally just the thing. But I gotta say, I think if you're like Roblox, you shouldn't be making game passes for your, because you'd like to literally just make a generate code. And yeah, I guess like another like more examples of this is that this is literally just seek from doors, and these are just random kitten pictures. That's a kitten picture. That's more seek from doors. That's a kitten picture. That's a kitten picture. This is just a picture of FNAF. Like what the? And this is a Mimic character, I think. I don't even play Mimic that much. And yeah, so I think that one of the big problems is that the games are just not relevant, and people are not like actually submitting real like stuff that fit the actual like Roblox costumes. And some of the people just steal from other people. Like you saw, like let's say if I go to which one is this? Creatures, yeah, Creatures. If you go here, you'll find probably like 2 of the same thing. Maybe not in the same picture, but just like, okay, this is a meme. This is just a meme. And they just put the meme in there. And yeah, it's either like, okay, that's like a monster from Doors. That's, I don't know what that is. That's a red, whatever that thing is, and that's just Mimic. So yeah, you'll probably just find the same thing. Some people even might take the pictures. Like I found the 2 the same thing, just with a different shade to make them look supposedly different. And yeah, so that's the problem with it. And this is what I think of it. So basically what I think of it is that like definitely they could have, so okay, we're gonna jump to something different. There was a event back in 2018. I wasn't playing Roblox back then. I think I started in 2020 or 2021. There was an event where you had to like go into a maze, and there was a whole story behind it, I think, and just like everything like that. I should probably talk a bit more about it later in a different video, but like that event was so cool. That event was really cool, and I think a lot of people liked it. I did watch a little bit of a video and it was very nice. And yeah, I think if they just like in the word like what Creekcraft said, if they just fixed it a little bit and made it look cooler, and did not make it just turn into a voting thing, it would have been cool. So let's check out what the other ones were. So if we go to the Haunt and we go to Roblox Presents, let's see what these other games and stuff were. So if we go to you can enter the classic still. You can enter some of these games still to like see what they were. And the classic looks cool. And I liked how the classic lobby worked. I guess a lot of people didn't really like it, but the fact where you like go into games, you have to collect stuff from them. I really like that. I actually really like that. And I think that just they sort of like I really like it when they do an event like this, and yeah, I think it's really cool. And yeah, so I really like how you can like everything is like you can just have fun all around. You can play on like it's not only in the game. You can do stuff that's other, and you can like get cool stuff. And yeah, just saying, I did start in 2021. I think I had like 2 accounts. One of them actually I accidentally logged out of, and I just didn't know the password. And yeah, I just like how this like whole environment you can do stuff in, and it's not just. Let's go into the Hunt and see what I mean. So if you go into the Hunt edition, let's see what it looks like. Hunt first edition. If you go in here, you can realize that this event is not interactable. You can't do anything in here except like look at I guess like it looks cool, but the problem is that you just do nothing. You can't do anything in here, and yeah. And I think that's just the problem. But I think the one thing I liked about this is these cosmetics. I just didn't like they made it even more expensive for blinging your stuff. So when Roblox just makes Robux by themselves, and I think that was unreasonable. And let's head over to the games. So the games was this thing where you go into teams and of these like popular creators and YouTubers. Well, YouTubers are creators, and it was cool. You got to you supported your team. I think there was the reason that I think it's just it depended really on like the YouTuber you picked. It was because not saying they're bad creators. It's just Enyu just does Roblox. I don't know these Project Supreme. I think Project Supreme is like a game creator that has a game, but it just the problem is that that's just a game. They don't really play other stuff, and they're not as popular as let's say Creekcraft. And Creekcraft is very popular, and that's how they won because they had a lot more people in it. And a lot more people means more people in your group means that there's just more more chances to get good stuff. Oh, there's a hidden treasure thing. So yeah, a big reason I feel like is just he's very popular. Creekcraft is very popular, so a lot of people would pick him because he has 9 million. I wonder. And yeah, so yeah. And a thing in the classic is that there was a boss called 1x1x1, and they did the same thing here. And if you go here, it's just the same boss. Let me just wait here for a little bit. All right, we're almost in. Yeah, I think this thing is that just either people didn't really care that much and they just joined because they really liked it, or they're it was just one creator had a bunch of subscribers, the other creator has a lot, just not as much. So if we go here, there is the 1x1x1 boss, and this is literally the same person. This is the same boss they used for the classic, which also happened around that time. And the classic is literally just like it was like it was a lot more simpler version of this one. And yeah, the classic was a lot more simpler than the boss. Just, you got to use your sword gear that you got, and then you just flinged it out there at the boss. And I think it's cool that they made like the boss a bit more cooler, a lot more cooler, and they got the whole area. But I think the problem is that it's just the same boss, and that's just not cool. Oh my god, is that? Oh, it's a, yo, there's two. We have two of the same noobs. I just met a twin. I just met a brother of the noob. Yeah, so I think it's just they got the same thing, except like he has like gladiatorial armor, I think. But like this boss is really cool. I just sort of wish that they had like a different thing. And yeah, but I think it did pretty well. I think the games was fairly popular. And I like how when they make the classic or the games, they include other stuff. They include other games that are like, example, they included like the dot me, and then that like hires the amount of player base, and that's good for the game itself. But sometimes it's just they don't pick the right games, or they just I feel like it's just one time they picked the wrong game. And yeah, so let's go back to the haunt. And overall, I think this update is actually, like good. I think a lot of people really wanted, like the 2018 Roblox Halloween events, and the Roblox Halloween event in 2018 was very good. And this is just my opinion of what I think. You guys might like it, you guys might hate it, but I think the really big thing about this is that Roblox will learn something from this event. They will learn that maybe they should just hire Twin Atlas again and bring them back, and then just make Twin Atlas make the events. And yeah, okay, so that's literally, I think Roblox, this is just a learning point for Roblox. So yeah, that'll be good for them. Goodbye.